Welcome to today's tutorial. My name is Martin. As promised, we shall be doing tutorials for Photoshop tools until we get all the tools of Photoshop. The previous video is on Move Tool, and here today we are doing the second tool, which is Artboard tool. So let's get in. So that's my homepage. You get to Photoshop, you see these projects always are saved on homepage. So today we are talking about artboards. Maybe I can explain a little bit what's an artboard. Artboard is a canva, is a virtual canva, spaces provided for you to workspaces for your workspace. They are called canvas. They help a project. Maybe you have a project to do with the presentation, and your presentation is having several pages. If you use Artboard tool, it will help you to get all the pages in one project. For instance, let's start a project here. So artboards, you can get artboards in two ways. First of all, as you create a new file, for example, I click here. If I click here, it will open a new file. Or there is a shortcut, you press on your keyboard, Control N. It's the same as new file. So this dialog box pops out. So maybe, for example, I want to create several artboards, but I'm not sure how many I want. So you see, this is the information of your project. So here you put your project name. I do the artboard artboards. Let me just call it artboards. So width, you put here any width you will need. Then resolution, you can put any resolution that you need. But here you see Photoshop has a lot of presets. It can give you this preset. For example, the default, when you open the Control New, you get this default. But you can change whatever you want. You can see here some things are changing here. You see, if you keep on changing, things are the dimension will be changing here. So this is saved. You go photos. If you want photos, we have presets. There are so many. You can see they are changing. Print, it's for printing. F6, F4, F5, F4 is there. But you see this one, the name doesn't change. So that's one for, it's not for today. I just want to show you. I wanted to show you right here. So artboards, they are here. So when you open like this, it will create page 1, artboard 1. So if I check this, when I check this, then I create my document, it will create here something called artboard 1. Okay, so at artboard 1 you can create others because you selected 1. Okay, so if I open another project, Control New, then I uncheck this. When I create, it will not be having what the name artboard, just like this one. You see, artboard is here. So that is it. So this one doesn't have, but the advantage of this, you can just go here, click on this artboard, then you create whatever you want. For now, you see, on the previous video I told you, here these tools here, they have their corresponding toolbar, which is here. This bar helps you to control specific tool that you have selected. For instance, we talked about Move tool. When I press on Move tool, I get this. When I create on Artboard, I get another one. This one there are specifics for this one. So next I will be talking about marquee tool, rectangular marquee tool. You see, it will correspond with its own bar, and where I'm going to explain everything. So for now we are talking about artboards. So this but I'm going to explain one by one the artboards. So artboards, they have different sizes, so you can put it custom. Custom means you drag. So if I press here on artboard, then I press like this, I can do any sizes that I need. If I do this, it will create artboard 1. I do this, artboard 2. I do this, artboard 3. You get it? Artboard 1, artboard 2, artboard 3. That is custom. But if I have this and I want a specific size, for example, I want to a phone screen. I'll put here, then I'll look at the screen that I want, and when I select it, it will, and then draw, it will automatically draw to the ratios of the screen. Then you can add the number of pages you want. For example, this right, you can add to the top, you can add to the left, the way you want. So remember, on the project that you're going to save as a PDF, for example, presentation, artboard 1 becomes page 1, artboard 2 becomes page 2, artboard 3 becomes page 3. But on the document itself, it will not write artboards. You get it? So you can edit, you can edit artboard 1 alone, put there any information that you need, then you can close artboard 1, then you save this, you finish with this artboard 1, you finish, you close like that. You go to artboard 2, you edit, you finish, then you close it like that until you close everything. When you open, you'll get every artboard, it has its information. For example, this artboard 1, it is selected. So when I maximize this artboard 1, then you place Alt, then you roll the wheel of your mouse. Then for example, I edit, maybe I take how do you call this gradient tool, I put here. Sorry for that, I have not selected the way it is going, so it can go anywhere. So for instance, I've selected here. So I do this, it will only affect my page 1, okay, because this one is selected. When I turn this one, then I close, it will close like that. Okay, so like that, you can put anything, you can put images, you can put anything, you can edit words, you can edit as much as you can. But yes, so that is how artboards work. For custom dimension, this width, you can put a dimension that you have in mind, this width and height and color. So then this one is for arranging the artboard the way you want. So you can add artboard, it is very easy. Even it has a wording. If you press it and add new artboard. So I think that's all for artboard for today. See you guys. Always remember that you can always reach me directly. I always put my number in the description, so you can reach me on WhatsApp. We talk. I want to create a live classes. So if you're hearing me, please reach out to me. We are going to do a group session, free boot camp, so that now you'll benefit a lot. I'm not charging anyone any money. I just need you to get this information. So thank you so much. Remember, my YouTube channel was hacked. I started another one. If you check my YouTube channel, you will see here 9 subscribers, I think so. It was hacked, but I didn't lose hope. We shall do this. So see you guys in the next video. It will be on rectangular marquee tool. See you guys.